Okay, so now let's go back to what we were doing. Okay, GPU seems good, Ethernet seems good, everything seems good for now. But let me check on my resources and make sure this. Oh, I have this as a go to details, then set priorities, just a little bit above that. Okay. All right. So let's run um Kali Linux. So in the live stream, which ended like prematurely, but in the live stream we were able to do text manipulation, and I think I did good. Okay, I did good with that. We did everything that we could. So that was good. But I think I got more to show in this one because I think I like this chapter more. So we're in chapter 3 and is analyzing and managing networks. I want to do that. Okay. So let me get the window capture. I don't need that. All right, this is all that we need. All right, let's log in. All right. And there we go. Okay. Let's see if we can add this. All right. Add that and let's see what we can do here. Okay, so everything seems to sound fine. Let me see if I can put this in full screen really. Okay, let's put it in full screen. Okay, there we go. Turn that off. Okay, so that's our full screen. Let's put on our our terminal. My bad. Let's increase that a little bit more. Okay. Let's a little bit more right over there. So let's log into our root account. By the way, just a fun fact, you should not be using this root account all the time. But anyways, I just wanted to show what we needed to do in the last chapter. So in text manipulations, we were learning about using sed, and I think sed is it's a really good tool to use. It's a really good command to understand, and I also got to learn about less and more, and I'm sure I'm gonna be using less. There's a joke in there where less is more, which is true. With less, you see more than what you see using less. But anyways, so we needed to find the word GMBTRN in this word list text page or text. Oh, sorry. Oh, as I was saying, we need to find GMBTRN in this in the word list text page or file. So we found it, and then for me, I just changed the GMBT to capitalize GMBT, and then we had to save that to a new file. So previously, what I did was I just changed that, but I did not save it to a new file, and that kind of corrupted that file, and now I cannot open that file. And the file that I was talking about is, of course, Let's see, where will that be? Well, not this one. Well, I have to go to the directory or whatever, but that's not what we need to be doing right now. But yeah, so after you do that, you have to save it to another file. And now if I open this plugin file, that's where I will find this word. Well, it kind of like copies everything from the original plugin text file and uploads it and copy all of them here, but only applying this change that I made. So apparently, if you remove the G, you can only just change that, which I have not tested yet, and I don't want to test. I just want to get into chapter 3 already. So how about we open up chapter 3? Welcome all once again. But yeah, we do that. Okay, so let's open the PDF file. Window capture. Yeah. Okay, that's what we wanted. Okay, let's move this router over here. Okay, so right here you see the text that we'll be reading. So I am currently on chapter 3, so let's go down there. Okay, so chapter 3, analyzing and managing networks. Understanding networking is crucial for any aspiring hacker. In many situations, you will be hacking something over a network, and the good hacker needs to know how to connect and connect to and interact with that network. For example, you may need to connect to a computer with your internet protocol IP address hidden from view, or you may need to redirect the target's domain name, system DNS queries to your system. These kinds of tasks are relatively simple but require a little Linux network knowledge. Know-how. This chapter shows you some essential Linux tools for analyzing and managing networks during your network hacking adventures. Analyzing networks with ifconfig, not ipconfig. ipconfig, I think that's for Windows. But anyways, yeah, the ifconfig command is one of the most basic tools for examining whatever that word is, man, and interacting with active network interfaces. So you can use it to query your active network connections by simply entering ifconfig in the terminal. Try it yourself. All right. So before I do that, I do not want to expose myself here. So let's bring this in real quick. Okay, just gonna turn the whole thing into blank, you know. Okay, let's do that. Okay, if config okay, that shows a lot. It shows a lot. Okay, flag d netmask but d lo loop running mtu. Whew, shows a lot. Let me see. Media source. Hold on. There's a better way to do this. So I have to press the interact button first before I could interact. Okay. Okay. Oh shoot. Is this gonna cost too much? Okay. Anyways, we're able to do that. See? Okay. So if config, as you can see, the command if config shows more useful information about the active network interface. So in my case, yep, that's correct. Okay. Okay. The type of network being used, Ethernet, is listed next, followed by H word and an address. Where is that? What's that? Anyways, okay. This is the globally unique address stamped on every piece of network hardware. In this case, the network interface card, unique, usually referred to. Well, on mine is a little bit different, but hey, no, it's not. So it flags broadcast run. Okay, midcast, so whatever that is. The next section of the output shows another network connection called LO, true, which is short for loopback address and is sometimes called localhost. This is a special software address that connects. Okay, let's try this way and see how it works. But anyways, we're not here. Okay, we already printed the config page, but I'm just not gonna show it right now. You get some sensitive info. Okay. Checking wireless network device with